personal here. I'm going to just get into a little bit more about myself. Um, I'm now currently involved back into a church that I desperately love and need. That God is called me to be a part of at this current time. And before coming back to this church, I was going through a lot of adversity, a lot of difficulties. I was speaking in past posts about myself. In 2019, I had an encounter with the Holy Spirit, and since then, my life has been a roller coaster, um, and I've I've failed many different times, and I'm sure many people have. I'm not saying, oh, I'm special and I've been through this, and because I know for a fact there's so many people out there that have gone through way harder struggles than I've went through. But John 15:5 says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Apart from God, I can truly not. I can't do anything truly. And it's not just me. So, and I'm not. I'm just speaking about society. So many people are doing really well financially, and but there is nothing there spiritually. And that's where I do not want to be. And it's very easy to get that way. It's very easy to get ahead in life, and get your finances in line, and things get going for you, and you fall away from God. And I cannot do that again. I have desperately been searching for God since really 2017, but 2019, and he's been with me. And the fact is that I rely on my own power, and I can do nothing. I am a failure without Christ, regardless of being successful in the world's eyes or not. Because if you don't know Christ and you don't put the kingdom as your main focus, God's kingdom, we have nothing. We have nothing. We die and we have nothing. But if you die and you know Christ, you have eternity with him.